This is a meditation we may have done earlier. It comes from the Heart Math Institute. It is a process of creating heart coherence. What that is that the heart and the mind and the brain, the physical brain, are working together in tandem. Because sometimes the brain is doing its own thing and the heart is quite separate, and that creates a conflict within, which is the cause of most of our stresses and dilemmas, which also leads to illnesses. So it's a very simple 3-step process which we will practice. And we start off by closing our eyes and we'll take nice deep breath. And because this meditation is heart focused, we're going to place a hand over the heart just below the clavicles, a little bit, the upper section of the sternum area. So just a gentle touch because our attention goes where our touch goes. And we're going to take those deep and easy breaths. And we don't have to rush to it, or we don't have to force a depth. What we will do is make sure that the release of the breath is just a little longer than the intake. Let the body decide what the intake is going to be. So sometimes if you have been in an agitated place, the intake will be short to begin with. But we just leave it be, not try and force it one way or another. Easy and lovingly just receive that inner breath. And when we release that breath, we go just a tad longer. It helps to activate the parasympathetic nerves. And we start coming into coherence. So this is the first step, which is the heart focus. And as we are breathing, we are asking this breath to really come to this spot. Be here, originate here, and return here after making the circuit through the rest of the body. So heart focus and heart breath. And you will notice the body relaxing. Chances are your blood pressure is coming into an even pace. And the last step, the third step of this start of this meditation is really the most significant one, and that is heart feeling. And the way we trigger this feeling is to think of something, someone, someplace that we dearly, dearly, dearly love. And it doesn't matter what or who it is. Just recall that memory, recall that feeling. It may have been at a time when you just stood in one place and was awed by the rainbow that you saw on the sky or the sunset. It may be when you play with your puppy. So, any one or as many of these wonderful times in life, your heart is filled and overflowing with the goodness that life offers from time to time without our planning, sometimes without planning. And once you've found such a memory, it's more than just the memory, it's the feeling that we want to feel. Oh, I felt then. And can I recall that feeling now? And as we feel this and as we continue to breathe, that lovely feeling just moves through our body like honey, like liquid warm, like a time when you've had a long, exhausting day and we finally get to bed and we can release it all and feel the goodness of the warmth of the bed around us. This space of quiet breathing with a wonderful heart space feeling really is magical for our body, mind, and spirit. Bit by bit, it moves to a place of deep coherence, which is heart and mind working together. The brain waits for the signal from the heart and not the other way about. And when the heart, we ask the heart to bring in these lovely feelings, the brain gets the signal, all is well. And the frontal cortex gets activated as against the lizard brain, the amygdala, which is primarily focused on survival, physical survival, psychological survival. But the heart is about reaching out to life. The heart is celebrating at all times the fact that we are here. We are here to love. We are here to connect with everything. And we are here to create. The heart is looking for the new, the next adventure, which thrills us. And so let me invite you to think of something you're looking forward to in the coming days. And when you think of that event, bring this feeling there. This is how I'll feel. Let's create it in advance. No longer are we going to sit on the fence and think, let's see how that goes. Or hope, I hope that'll work out best. We're going a step beyond. We are already creating in our imagination and in our feeling. And just notice the difference the body feels in those two stances. I'm right in this moment, right here, feeling what I knew I felt before, and it's possible. And I'm extending that feeling into my future while I'm completely present in my body, right here, right now, in this moment and in this breath. And notice what the body feels like. You will notice the relaxation muscle by muscle. It's a simple three-step process with the breath. And now if you look at your breath, you'll find it has slowed down considerably. So moment by moment, we learn to hold this mind-body space, this heart-brain coherence. You're also being shown by the Heart Map Institute two significant things. One is that when our heart and our brain are in coherence, we get premonitions. The heart feels, the heart already knows the energy that is coming towards us. Something that we may think of as not good or good. But it doesn't matter if we can quickly switch into this space of coherence. We can meet that eventuality with greater equanimity, with a cool mind, no agitation. Because the power is right here in our center, which now reminds the brain that when we hold this energetic space, the chemistry around us starts to change. And our interaction with the rest of the world comes from a much higher space. And if we take a few minutes each day, it doesn't have to be a long time, just a couple of minutes, we get so accustomed to these three steps process that within an instant, we can get to this heart brain space. So remember this feeling, remember how the body is. And you'll be able to recall it in an instant. I would also suggest that when we are going to do something new, something different, something big, something which may be a little not pleasant and creating stress, just before that, if we can take a few minutes and do this synchronization of the breath and the heart and the brain, the quality of that experience will be much, much more delectable, is the word that's coming to my mind. And with that, we'll come into a place of deep gratitude and close this.